This is Jeremiah. Here are some things you should know. He is 21 years old, 6'1", and weighs 165 pounds. Unfortunately, due to a misprint, his driver's license said that he is 16 feet 5 inches and weighs 61 pounds. His driver's license picture also isn't very good. The woman at the DMV scared him a little. Jeremiah learned how to square dance in his elementary school gym class. He has square danced ever since. He was a regional champion in high school. Jeremiah has never kissed a girl. These two things may or may not be correlated. He isn't sure. When he was 12 years old, his brother locked him in the trunk of a car. Ever since, he has had a perpetual fear of the dark, and cars, and orange cats, but he may have always had that fear. Jeremiah is about to rob a bank. He hopes that he will succeed. He will not. He knows this. But what Jeremiah does not know is that he is about to fall in love.
You're about to what?
I thought...
No. Don't explain. Just repeat what you said. Huh?
This is Lyle, also 21 years old. He is 5'10" and 187 pounds. He is Jeremiah's best friend since the first grade, when Lyle saved Jeremiah's life. On a class field trip to the zoo, Jeremiah climbed into the monkey cage for a closer look, for science. He was not aware that monkeys like to fling poo. There was a very specific monkey named Nom, who very specifically liked to fling poo at people's faces. Luckily, Lyle was about twice the size of a regular first grader. So, he used his grotesque size and strength to follow Jeremiah into the monkey cage and fling poo back at the monkeys. Lyle hit Nom squarely in the face. And that was that. Best friends.
I'm going to...
No! Don't do that thing you do.
What thing exactly?
That thing that, I'm Jeremiah, and my voice trails off, and then I cover my mouth with my hands when I get nervous, and then I pretend like the words that are coming out from my mouth are not coming out from my mouth at all.
I don't... Okay, so maybe
We're getting off topic.
You're getting off topic.
Rewind. What did you just say?
You're getting off topic.
No! You know what I mean, you cheeky bastard, you! Just say you're going to rob a bank. Again.
Well, it will be for the first time.
So what you're trying to say is...
I'm going to rob a bank.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. I thought I was going crazy, or needed to clean out my ears, but apparently you're the one who's crazy.
You need to clean out your ears.
Jeremiah, robbing banks is not a joke. Robbing banks
One bank.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes it all better. Thanks for clearing that up.
You're overreacting.
No! This is the exact amount of reacting people are supposed to do when their best friend waltzes in.
Sachets in.
Sachets in your living room and says, "Hey, Lyle, I'm gonna rob a bank."
Lyle, calm down.
I will not calm down.
I'm sorry, it's just something I have to do.
Jeremiah, you need to listen to me. This is not a good idea.
Lyle.
I saved your life.
When?
First grade.
Oh, and whose fault was it that we were in the monkey cage in the first place?
That was for science.
Lyle.
We've been through a lot, man. But we've been through Nam together.
Please tell me you didn't just liken monkeys to Vietnam.
The monkey's name was Nam.
I don't care what the monkey's name was.
We've been through Nam together. You're practically my brother. And I cannot comprehend why my brother, my metaphorically biological flesh and blood, would do something this stupid?
I'm sorry.
What am I gonna tell the children?
What children?
The children, I don't even know what I'm saying. You got me that angry. Just tell me why, huh?
This is why. Every day when walking home from work, Jeremiah's phobia of cars meant that he walked everywhere. Jeremiah would pass Jack Daniels on the side of the road, right by the yellow Planet Aid bin. Jeremiah knew that wasn't his real name, but it was his real smell. Jack Daniels would always talk to Jeremiah. Little sentimental things like,
"Got any spare change?
and,
The government has put eggs in your brain."
and
Fuck you, capitalist asshole. You think I seriously believe you only got quarters with nice shoes like that?
And Jeremiah would always remember Jack and his witticisms, even though Jack never seemed to remember Jeremiah. During the week previous, Jeremiah walked home from work as he always did, but there was something nagging at the back of his mind. Something was missing. Then he realized that something was someone. Jack Daniels. Jeremiah looked for Jack in the shelters and obituaries, but he couldn't find him. He even visited the morgue. Nothing. Maybe it was aliens. Maybe the government had gotten to him. Maybe he knew too much. Or maybe it was the whiskey. But Jeremiah knew that Jack was dead. Or maybe Jack had never lived at all, and then Jeremiah knew that he needed to rob a bank.
No reason. It's just something I have to do.
This is Powell. He is a security guard and a part-time magician. He mostly does birthday parties. Here are some things you should know. Powell is 24 years old, 6'4", and weighs 154 pounds. Powell has kissed a girl. In fact, Powell has kissed many girls, but none recently. Powell eats a turkey sandwich with mayonnaise and pickles every day for lunch. No one knows why, not even Powell. He doesn't even like pickles. Powell's wife finally, her word, divorced him 2 days ago. Powell's wife likes pickles. These two things may or may not be correlated. He isn't sure. This is Delilah. Here are some things you should know. Delilah is a bank teller. When Delilah was a little girl, she dreamt of being a concert accordion player. Then, she wanted to be a trapeze artist, a movie director, a scuba diver. You might think that Delilah dreamt about being everything. And you'd almost be right. But Delilah never dreamt of being a bank teller.
Say, Delilah.
Not now, Powell.
Not now, old pow! See what I did there?
Unfortunately.
I was being ironic.
Delilah's mind wanders. She daydreams. Delilah daydreams about escape routes in case of a zombie apocalypse. Delilah daydreams about constructing a crossbow out of paper clips. Delilah daydreams about using that crossbow on people who misuse the word irony.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
I can always tell when you're having one of your pretty little thoughts in that pretty little head of yours. Let me guess. Flowers.
Powell.
Bunnies.
Powell.
Go on a date with me?
You're married.
Divorced.
As of one day.
2 days.
Exactly.
Can I ask you something?
As long as it doesn't involve dates or irony.
If I were a magician, what would my name be? I was thinking like, pow! Whoa. You like it?
I need coffee.
I'm on it.
It's not what
2
I
sugars, no cream.
meant.
On the day of the bank robbery, Jeremiah planned very carefully. He packed a backpack for money and a water pistol, which, from far away, might actually look like it might be a non-water pistol maybe. It was supposed to be a grab and run scenario anyway. Nobody was supposed to get hurt. Also, he packed an energy bar, just in case he got hungry.
You can do this, Jer. You can do this.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Well, I suppose you can do nothing, but then there's no reason to be that nervous.
Yeah, I'm, well, I'm here for a job interview.
A job interview? Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. I know how hard times are, believe me. I'm here for a loan myself.
Oh, yeah? What for?
This is Petunia Green. She is 5 foot 1.5 inches and 138 pounds. She has kissed a girl before, just for the record. Here are some things you should know. She used to work at the DMV. She refused to wear her glasses, so she would always create typos or snap pictures for licenses too early. She is now retired and lives with her orange cats. She still refuses to wear her glasses. She is attempting to get out a loan so that she can double the size of her marijuana garden in her basement.
I'm looking into starting a small business. Bakery.
That's nice.
Isn't it though?
I hope you get your loan.
I hope you get your job. But do you often stand in line for that sort of thing?
Oh, I'm just asking directions, and I thought I'd get a withdrawal while I was here.
Okie dokie. Just don't be late for that job interview.
Yeah.
Delilah sometimes imagines herself on a submarine running away from Soviet Russia. Delilah was never in the Soviet Russia. In fact, she's not old enough to remember the Soviet Union. Delilah sometimes imagines herself as a superhero whose alter ego is a bank teller and must be an average to slightly above average employee to keep up her cover so that no one suspects that at night she's a vigilante ridding the streets of crime one strangely named supervillain at a time. Delilah is not actually a vigilante, but she is an average to slightly above average employee. Delilah likes to think of herself as an average to slightly above average sort of person. She just wants something to pass the time. But, more often than anything else, Delilah imagines a bank heist. Every face that she sees, from the young couples to the elderly women clutching their purses with the little clasps, every face that she sees, she imagines saying, "Give me all your money." She imagines every person pulling out a gun. She imagines sirens. She imagines screaming, women shouting,
"My baby! Please, just let my baby go!"
and police task forces, and panic, hysteria, and mystery, and...
Miss?
Yes?
I think you've stamped my paper quite enough times.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I just, please understand, it's nothing personal.
Do you need help or something? Or...
I'll be back.
Okay.
Like the Terminator.
Okay.
Except I'm not a cyborg or whatever. I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever.
Okay.
I'm Jeremiah.
Delilah.
Hi. I'm...
Holding up the line.
Yeah, that.
Now listen, Do you mind?
Sorry, I'm just...
Can a lady get a little privacy?
Sorry. Sorry.
Now, listen here, Toots. You're going to do exactly as I say. I'm armed. Do not scream. Do not contact anyone. Empty the vault quickly, quietly. No ink, no dyes, no crackers, no cups. Or I'll turn you and your boyfriend over there into Swiss cheese.
He's not.
Swiss cheese!
Understood.
Delilah knew that she was imagining things. She closed her eyes and pinched herself. She tapped her heels together 3 times. When she opened her eyes, she found...
What are you doing? Empty the vault now! Right.
Delilah wasn't sure what to do. She'd imagined bank heists, but she'd never really thought it through. However, Delilah imagined being Swiss cheese, and she decided that she did not like the thought. So, like any average to slightly above average employee, she did exactly as she was told. She got the money.
Hey, Delilah. Delilah?
Powell,
I can see that you're busy taking all the trackers and dies out of that bag full of money. I just have your coffee.
Thanks, Powell.
Maybe we could go get some coffee later.
Sure, Powell.
It'd be like a date.
Sounds like fun.
A date.
Whatever you say.
Are you feeling okay?
Of course I'm okay. Why would I not be okay? Why would you think that?
You just seem a little defensive.
I'm not defensive, you're defensive. I am completely normal and sane and not Swiss cheese. Excuse me.
Powell knew that something was wrong with Delilah, so, like any eager to slightly above eager suitor, he did exactly what she didn't want. He followed her.
Here's the money, like you asked.
You alerted security!
No, I didn't.
Then why is he coming over here?
He's not. He just...
Delilah?
Delilah.
I wanted to ask you about what you said in the safe.
Not now, Powell.
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation.
Back off, mister, if you know what's good for you.
Excuse me?
Don't try anything.
I'm not trying anything. I'm just having a conversation with the nice lady.
Hands where I can see them.
I wasn't planning on using my hands. I mean, what is this, a hold-up?
That's exactly what this is.
Huh?
Don't move, or I'll turn your girlfriend into Swiss cheese.
He's not.
Swiss cheese!
Got it.
Wait, like a real hold-up? Oh, God.
If you know what's good for you, you'll take that bag from the lady friend and you will walk it around to me. You too, miss. Walk!
What are we gonna do?
No, just stay calm.
I'm security. My job is to secure. I should be securing.
Don't do anything stupid, Powell.
But Powell knew that Delilah was in danger. So, like any eager to slightly above eager suitor, he did exactly what she didn't want. Did something stupid.
Ah! Ow!
Powell's life began to flash before his eyes. His childhood, his prepubescent years when girls wouldn't talk to him, his pubescent years when girls wouldn't talk to him, community college, clown college, his subsequent marriage, his subsequent divorce. Delilah. Powell realized that his life had not been very extraordinary, and therefore he decided that he was not going to die, not while his life was finally interesting.
Powell! Oh, Powell! Oh, God.
Everybody on the ground!
Petunia realized that her gunshot may have alerted everyone in the room to the fact that a gun had been fired. She considered her options. She considered her exits. She considered the rather unpleasant color that bank walls inevitably are. She realized that she was getting distracted and began to consider her options again.
Delilah?
Powell? Oh, God, I thought...
Okay. I am... Oh. Not dead. I am not dead.
Powell, just stay with me. The police will be here any moment.
The police would not be there at any moment due to an act of terrorism at the local zoo where an unidentified man opened the monkey cages shouting about Vietnam.
Is he okay?
I don't know.
I'm okay.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Should we put pressure on the wound or something? I think that's what they...
Yeah, sometimes in movies they put pressure on gunshot wounds, you know? Yeah.
Am I pushing too hard?
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Okay, because if I am, you can tell me.
Okay.
I'm Jeremiah, by the way.
Delilah.
Powell.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Pleasure.
Maybe we should.
Do you want?
Maybe
I could. You should. I mean,
You can
you go. You go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Would it be better if I just put pressure on the wound?
Or, I could too. Either way is fine.
I don't really care, either one.
Okay.
Delilah should just do it.
Okay. Blood.
Yeah, you know that happens sometimes when you put pressure on gunshot wounds.
You're pretty funny.
Thanks.
You're pretty.
Thanks.
It's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he is.
They peered into each other's eyes. The world disappeared. Powell's awkward comments were drowned out by the sound of two hearts beating as one. It was only Jeremiah and Delilah, Delilah and Jeremiah. And then...
I just had an idea.
Me too.
Delilah had realized that she wanted to kiss Jeremiah more than she had ever wanted to kiss anybody in her life, and that was counting the really hot soccer player who always sat in front of her in sophomore geometry class. Also George Clooney. Delilah wanted to kiss Jeremiah more than she wanted to kiss George Clooney. It was a big deal, and Jeremiah had realized...
I think I know how to stop that crazy old woman. Stop! Hold it right there.
Some of the hostages laughed. Jeremiah was clearly holding a water pistol. Petunia reeled around to see what everyone was laughing about. Her eyes met Jeremiah's. She bit her lower lip like a cowboy at a standoff. Her eyes squinted. Since Petunia didn't have her glasses, she couldn't see that the water pistol was not a non-water pistol. She looked the shouting blur of a Jeremiah up and down.
Better know what you're doing, son.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Jeremiah had absolutely no idea what he was doing.
You don't want to do this. You don't want to hurt anyone.
How do you know that?
Well, I don't. I just... Well, isn't that what you say in this kind of situation? I just don't have that much experience with this particular scenario.
Tell me about it.
Can't we all just walk away from this peacefully?
It was at this moment that Delilah spotted a note sitting on top of Jeremiah's bag. It read, "Give me all your money, please."
Jeremiah?
I'm kind of busy.
Jeremiah, were you planning on robbing this bank?
Can we talk about this later?
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
I can explain, and well, I decided not to.
But why would you want to rob a bank in the first place?
I can explain later.
Over dinner?
I like Italian.
I know the perfect place.
Just kill me. Please, just let me die.
Tomorrow night, as long as we're both alive after this whole thing.
Sounds great.
Stop talking to each other.
Sorry.
You, tell your girlfriend to hand me the money bag.
She's not his...
Hey, Delilah.
Yes, Jeremiah?
Could you get the nice lady the nice bag full of money?
Sure.
Thanks.
Petunia took the bag from Delilah. Petunia was a veteran of the Vietnam War, and so she was accustomed to carrying heavy bags. The bag of money was exceptionally light. She realized that the police would be here at any moment, so she shut out the lights in the bank and ran out the fire exit. Jeremiah plunged into darkness, instantly turned into his terrified 12-year-old self who had been locked in the trunk of a car. He panicked and also ran through the fire exit. Petunia, thinking that he was chasing her, stole a bicycle from a passing hot dog salesman and rode off into the sunset. Jeremiah, meanwhile, was left panting outside of the bank. It was at this moment that the police arrived. They questioned the bank patrons.
There was a woman with a gun.
She was crazy.
She shot someone. There was a man who helped the security guard.
He chased after her.
He's a hero.
And what was his name?
Jeremiah?
And Jeremiah became an overnight sensation. He was on a local talk show, he shook hands, he kissed babies. He was that sort of famous that only lasts for about a day. It only lasted for a day. Then, Jeremiah went back to being normal Jeremiah. Except...
Hi.
Hi.
So... Oh, I have something of yours. Your backpack.
It was much heavier than he remembered. He thought he had only packed one energy bar. And then...
Oh.
The bag was full of money. Like it was full of a lot of frickin' money.
How did you...
I've got my ways.
Delilah's ways was switching the money from Petunia's bag to Jeremiah's bag, and then bringing Jeremiah's bag with her when she escorted Powell to the hospital. The police had thought Petunia had gotten away with the money, so they didn't look for it, and the press was too preoccupied with what hair products Jeremiah used.
That's so impressive.
It actually wasn't that impressive.
Yeah, I guess I robbed a bank.
Yeah.
Delilah had never imagined robbing a bank herself, but now that she had done it, she was rather proud of herself.
So, you're a millionaire now.
Apparently.
Do you know what you're gonna do with all the money?
I have a couple ideas.
Jeremiah had a single idea.
You know they'll probably just give it back, to the bank.
Probably.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Jeremiah had another singular idea.
Well, hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
But Delilah needed one more test, one more reassurance before she gave Jeremiah her heart. She looked at him, took a deep breath, and uttered the final test.
You mean to tell me that you were planning on robbing that bank and just happened to be next to someone else who was going to rob the bank?
Yep.
Well, isn't that ironic?
Actually, it's more coincidental, but they're kind of the same idea, I guess.
Here are some things that you should know. Lyle created a publishing company with Nom the monkey. Powell fared well at the hospital. He fell in love with a hypochondriac who frequented the ER. They now have a magic act in Vegas. Petunia is still on the lam from the law. She was featured in an episode of America's Most Wanted in which she was played by Betty White. Jeremiah and Delilah, well, let's just say that they lived happily